What's going on, everyone? So I am here with the Maxx, as the title says, but I really want to say a massive thank you to everyone. Again, it seems like just yesterday I was thanking everyone for, me reaching 200 subscribers. Somehow I'm up to 300 plus, possibly now, and I have no idea how or why. For someone like me that thought they had pretty much nothing to offer when I first started my YouTube channel, I now realize that obviously I do have a little bit of knowledge or, information that I can pass on to other people. So you have been massive supporters, and again, I have no idea why. Cheers. I'll get to the mods now. So just quickly, I apologize for the camera angle. I'm still trying to work all my workbench and stuff out. That's kind of why I don't understand why I've reached 300 plus subscribers when I'm not even organized. But anyway, what I'll be doing today is, like I said, doing a modification to the Maxx, so I don't have to fork out so much money for the wide drive shafts, the WideMaxx drive shafts, because I really can't afford it after buying the car and having to buy the wide kit because it was quite unstable. I know people love these cars, but in my experience they have been very, very unstable. Even with the wide kit, as you can see, it is still quite unstable. Not in the way of flipping anymore, but it just doesn't like staying in a straight line. If I'm coming up to a jump and then come off the throttle just the littlest bit, it starts sliding all over the place and I can't line the jump back up. So yeah, I don't know. It's just not a favorite car of mine. They are good. They're strong as, this could take an absolute beating and I'm sure it'll survive. But it's just the stability thing that bothers me. So what's been happening is the drive shafts, the male side of the drive shafts, have completely twisted. And that's only because the female side, this side, isn't long enough to get all the way down to where it needs to be to actually prevent any of that twisting. So what I've decided to do, instead of paying the excess amount of money that it costs for the wide kit, the wide drive shafts, I'm just gonna take one of these. I did order two. I've got another one sitting over there. I'll measure how long it is. I'll cut half off, put one half on one side and the other half of what I cut off on the other side, just like a sleeve that goes over basically this much of the male side of the drive shaft. And I'm thinking it should stop any of that twisting. The only problem is there's going to be a little gap here or here, depending on what the car's attitude, angle and stuff it is. Because it is, if it is just a sleeve, technically it can move up and down. So I'm going to give it a go. It only costs $15 for one of these, so I'd rather spend $15 than $200. Well, that's what I have to pay if I want to buy it from the shop that I'd prefer to buy from. I'll give you all the measurements just in case you want to do this modification yourself. It is a lot cheaper and I'm pretty sure it's going to work. And another bonus, if you think of it that way, is you'll have another wheel axle and outdrive. So there's one done. Literally just cut it at about 22 millimeters. Bit rough on that side, but it's not going to matter. I'm going to feed it on that way, and all this junky sort of stuff should just pop out the other side and it'll wear off eventually. So there we are. That's what we end up with. Two little sleeves for my drive shafts and a piece that is obviously useless now. So I'm going to have to chuck that in the bin on my big box of parts that are broken since I've been on YouTube. I have to show you that one day. Yeah, and the spare wheel axle and wheel axle assembly, all your E-clips and the little pins and the block, the CVD block thing. Keep all that because it definitely comes in handy. So I'll get the wheels off, the back wheels, because I'm only doing it to the back. I'm not actually doing it to the front. The front haven't twisted at all. So I'll get the back wheels off and get back to you. Alright, so all I got to do is get these pins out, which I've already had sort of half unscrewed from the last time I pulled it apart, as you can see. And I just want to check these quickly to make sure they actually slide on and off properly. As you can see, I've put one on. It was a very tight fit, but that's probably a good thing. It'll hold the shaft even straighter the tighter it is. Okay, let's hope it all reaches and doesn't bind up when the suspension swings. Oh, beautiful. So I hope you can see that there. So the sleeve is on and it works. And I think when you push the suspension down, if I can do it, yeah, there's plenty of room. So I think that's going to work very well. Okay. So that's all finished. 2 sleeves, one there, and I think that's going to help a lot more. It's definitely going to stop that, because that's pretty full-on bending, twisting. And like I said in the video I initially found this, technically it should be getting shorter. Well, it will be getting shorter the more it twists. So eventually it would have just, you know, either snapped off or tried to force its way out of the outer sleeve. So yeah, that's definitely going to help. Can't wait to take it out and try it. I know I've said a lot of negative things about this car, but I'm starting to enjoy it now. I think I'm just getting used to how it drives and making the most of what it is, because, you know, it is a good car. It's tough as. It'd take an absolute beating any day of the week. But yeah, the stability thing was a little bit of an issue for me, but I'll get used to it. In time, guys, in time. Alright, cheers, catch you in the next video, and stay safe. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and feel free to leave any comments or questions down below.